Yo, 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 what's going on? How you doing? This is Coach Karvell Bailey. I'm back again around lunchtime today. Today I want to give you three reasons. Want to give you three reasons. You already know I got it. You already know I got it. Got my notes. I want to give you three reasons. Three reasons of why you should play. Let me invite some people. First. I'm going to give you three reasons why you should play a zone defense. Chuck, what up? So I'm going to give you three reasons why you should play a zone defense. And I want for y'all to share this out. Hope everybody's day going good today. Boom. Share out with a couple more people. Now I'm going to get it to you. Go from there. And I've been getting this in a lot of groups with a lot of younger individuals that coach younger people. But this is for, college, high school, me, EOE, right? Everybody get it all. Charles, what up? Derek, what up? Hey, D, I was just talking to a kid here at this school, man. He reminds me so much of you. He's a slasher. Can y'all hear what I'm saying? Can y'all hear? J2, what up, man? Can y'all hear me? I got my mic. I want to make sure y'all can hear. If y'all can hear me, somebody just type in loud and clear. Because last time I did this with this mic, I talked for about 30 minutes. Nobody heard me. So if you can hear me, just type in loud and clear, just so I know that you can hear before I get going. Because I'm going to give you three reasons. This is for the coaches, again, the players and the parents. Three reasons why you should play a good zone defense. And it's going to actually equate to business as well. But if you can hear me, somebody give me a thumbs up, if you can hear me. I want to make sure before I get going. Yes, no, maybe so. Can anybody hear what I'm saying? All right, boom. Thank you. All right, so three reasons why you should play a zone defense or have a good zone defense in your repertoire. And everything I do, with basketball, it equates to life, but it also equates to business too. But the first reason, and let me say this, coming to this time of the year, it's about wins. You got to get stops. You want to win, play defense, all right? And most people just want to play man-to-man defense, right? You just want to play man-to-man defense. You cannot just play one style of play, right? And like I said, in life or in business, you cannot just do one thing and expect to get great results. You have to be able to have a multitude of things in your back pocket, in your repertoire, your briefcase, man bag, purse, whatever it is, all right? So only the person, and I've learned this in business, and this is why I say talking about business, and J2, you can confirm this, or anybody that catch it on a replay. I understood what ego was, but I never, I've gotten a whole different understanding of ego and what that means from a business standpoint. So coaching is a business. And so we have to understand that it is nothing more than your ego if you refuse to play zone defense as opposed to man-to-man. It's nothing but ego. It ain't nothing but ego, right? I can beat my chest. We playing straight man-to-man. Your kids they don't know how to play it. Your players don't know how to play it, right? Teach it a little bit differently. So the first reason why you should have a zone defense in your repertoire, again, I'm looking at my notes, because you have to understand, why are you playing a zone defense? All right, why are you playing a zone defense? I'm going to go back and I'm going to touch on them. All right, point number one, why should you have a zone in your repertoire? Why are you playing it? All right, understand why you're playing a zone. All right, number two is, when do you play it? Right, when do you play a zone? And then the third reason to understand about zones and why you should have them in your repertoire is, are you using the same principles? So I'm going to go back and I'm going to touch on all those. One, why are you playing it? Two, when do you play it? And three, what principles are you using? And here's what I mean by that. Why are you playing it? Are you playing a zone defense based on matchups? Like, Are you outmatched? Are you playing a taller team? And the only way to compete against a taller team is that now you have to play zone and you have to stretch out, so, or are you playing a zone defense to gain an advantage? Let's just say that, the team is fast. And I'm going to speak from my standpoint. If a team is fast, oftentimes we may get back in a zone because we're in transition all the time anyway against a faster team or a taller team. So now to be able to get back and match up is going to take longer as opposed to getting to positions. All right. So you have to understand, why are you playing the zone? Is it on matchups? Are you playing it based on matchups, or are you playing the zone to gain an advantage? All right, it's the same way with a man-to-man, but we're talking about zone today. I want to dispel the myths and the rumors about people that don't want to play zone. So why are you playing it? Is it to gain an advantage, or is it because it's a better matchup for you and your team? That's what you have to understand, number one. All right. Number two, when do you play it? Do you play a zone because you need to get more rebounds? Right? When are you playing it? Do you play a zone to apply pressure? Now, whoa, what do you mean, coach? Zone? We ain't playing no pressure in the zone. Well, you have a 2-3 zone. You have a 1-3-1. You have a 3-2. It's a 1-4. It's a 4-1. A boxing 1, triangling 2, 1-1-3. It's a lot of different defenses, 2-2-1 that you can play. But again, why are you playing them? But point number two, when do you play them? Are you playing them now to get better rebounds? Well, again, we're talking about gaining that advantage because you can rebound better in the zone. Or are you doing it? And again, for those looking down, I'm always looking at my notes so I can stay on track. But are you doing it to apply pressure? And sometimes a man-to-man defense can get broken down where a zone defense can't. And a zone defense can be broke, all right, but so can the man-to-man. But you have to understand, are you playing it for a specific reason? That's the point that I'm saying. Now, the third reason why you should play a zone, or at least have it in your repertoire, is are you using the same concepts that you use defensively? Ball, man, right? Whatever your concept is with defense, that concept has to remain the same if you play in a zone or a man-to-man. That's where so many coaches get it wrong. They switch their concepts up. Why? An effective man-to-man zone, an effective man-to-man defense has zone principles, coach, players, parents, onlookers. A good man-to-man defense has zone principles. And a good zone has man-to-man principles. So essentially, you're playing the same defense. It's just all about how are you starting and, how far lengths will you go with it? So talking more about, are you using it? What are you trying to get out of a zone? I asked the coach about a month ago. I said, do you rebound better against a man-to-man or a zone? That's a valid question. Like, you have to, coaches, track it. Do you rebound better against a man or a zone? And then the second question that I asked, do you box out players or do you box out areas? See, there's a lot of things that you can do in a zone that you can't do with a man-to-man defense. And zones can also be used to save your players a little energy. All right. Zones can also be used to give a team a look because so many coaches want to play man-to-man. They never really work on their zone offense. So if you have a great zone defense and they never work on a zone offense, you'll have an advantage. Does that make sense? But you have to apply the same principles. All right. Now, in closing, I'm going to give you four. I'm going to give you 4 takeaways, 4 tidbits, 4 bonuses about a man or about a zone defense. 4 extra pieces about a zone defense that will help you implement your zone and will help you have a better chance of winning a championship using the zone. These are 4 things you need to do in your zone. Now, I just told you 3 reasons why you should play a zone. But now these are 4 things you should do in your zone. Number 1, you got to sprint to every pass. Most people don't like zones because they say it makes their players lazy. Not if you plan it the right way. Every pass, every man on the defensive end needs to sprint to the new spot. How about that? Now, they're aggressive because now the pass gets passed from the right to the left and everybody just like turn their body, shift. No, you need to be sprinting to a new spot because every time the ball is passed, you're not standing in the same spot for more than one pass. Or actually on each pass, you're shifting spots. So coaches, get your players to understand that they have to sprint to every spot, every pass. They have to sprint. All right. Point number 2, keep your hands up. I see so many players that make it easy for the offense. I was always a chubby kid. Anybody know my story? Always a chubby kid. But my dad nicknamed me IC, right? Trademark IC. It's trademark. Because I had eyes that nobody else had. So for a team that plays defense down here, I'm hitting whoever is open whenever I want to. Because I just saw it like that. That was a gift God gave me to be able to see and to be able to put that pass through. Being able to make the good pass, not the great pass. But when you have your hands up, you cover so much more space. You make the court small when you have your hands up. There's a drill that I do, and I teach all my coaching clients, the coaches that bring me in to come and work with their teams, or the coaches that want me to coach and be their mentor. There's a drill that I've done that make players keep their hands up. Here's a tidbit. Do you know that St. Joseph, I believe, St. Joseph College, their mascot, I want to say it's St. Joseph. Forgive me if I'm wrong. All right, Saint something. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But their mascot, and it's a student, their mascot gets a full scholarship every year. Their mascot gets a full scholarship every year to be the mascot. You know why he get a scholarship to be the mascot? He got to do this all game long. He's flapping his arms all day long, the whole game. If you ever watch, right, St. Joe's, I believe, he flaps his arms all day long. Now, we talk about a mixture with business. Being able to do that is mental, like mental toughness and intestinal fortitude, mind and guts to be able to do this all day. But if he's the mascot, why can't the players put their arms out, man? Why can't the players put their arms out and play defense for 30, 35 seconds of possession? Most players can't do it. So most coaches don't like to play zone defense because their players can't keep their hands up for a possession. Now playing like this, now the court gets real big, and any good player, I ain't even say great, but any good player is going to disrupt your zone offense. Your zone defense. So most coaches don't want to play it. But I guarantee you, if you put your arms up here, now you're in a zone and you make the court shorter, it's much more effective than a man-to-man because we're not doing this in a man-to-man. All right. Jordan, what up? Point number 3, you got to talk on defense. All right. I love playing zone because everybody is held accountable. Again, if you sprinting, every pass you're sprinting, everybody is talking. You have to be a good communicator. Youth coaches, high school coaches, college coaches. And I said by next year, I'm going to be in the NBA as a player development coach. But listen to me. Please listen to me. If you want to intimidate a team, talk on defense. Ball, screen, help. If you want to intimidate a team, talk on defense. The player's going to be like this. And I ain't talking about ball, shot, like all that. Talk on defense. Skip, pass, ball, screen, loose ball, rebound, shot. If you talking, I don't care if they're the best offensive team. You know, I keep going back to my New England Patriots. Bill Belichick made Lawrence Taylor. Understand it. Not Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick. Bill Parcells gave Bill Belichick the permission to help make LT, but Bill Belichick made LT. So you got to be to play defense. I'm saying that to say, look what he did to the Rams. You want to intimidate them? Let's talk on defense. Number 4. This is the big one. This is why most coaches shouldn't play man-to-man. Not why most coaches should play zone. This is why most coaches shouldn't play man-to-man. Hence, you should play zone. Help, recover, or help and rotate. Most teams can get to the help, but they get beat on the rotation. I hope that makes sense. So if I go past the primary defender, somebody's going to come up and help. So, Jordan is watching, and if a great basketball player, offense and defense, and if I'm driving and I get past my man, and then Jordan's man have to step up and help, but then the next person doesn't rotate to cover Jordan, I'm going to either throw Jordan a lob or I'm going to give him a bounce pass and he going to stuff it. Either way, he going to get a dunk if you don't rotate. So most teams get with the help. They just don't rotate. But if you're communicating, if you got your hands up, if you're sprinting to every pass, you can help and you can rotate. So I just gave you 3 reasons. All right, go back, look at it. Go back, look at it again. I gave away a copy of chapter 1 of my book. I'm going to do it again today. All right, for the person that can go back, and watch this. All right, they can go back and watch this and tell me, all right, tell me why teams are afraid to play zone or why most teams don't play zone. Give me that word I used. First person to do, I'm going to send you e-copy of chapter 1 of my book. All right. Share this with parents, players, coaches. Share it with other coaches. All right. Like each one, teach one. Everybody gets an opportunity to be educated with me this year. All right. And I'm giving this stuff away because I know people not going to implement it. That's crazy, right? I heard somebody tell me that. I can tell you this stuff because I know you're not going to implement it. I've been reading books like crazy. I'm going to give you this book because I know you're not going to read it. I'm going to give you this because I know you're not going to implement it. You're not going to implement it with your team. You're not going to implement it into your own game, players. Parents, you're not going to implement it into your kids' lives. I would hope you do. Prove me wrong because I'm giving you some good stuff. But most coaches don't play defense, zone defense. I gave you the reason. First person, I'm going to give you a copy of that book. All right? But listen, don't be afraid to play zone defense. Syracuse won off zone. Most teams that win championships in college play some form of zone. Only team that I never saw play zone was UConn when they had them 2 dogs, Napier and Boatwright. Because them dudes was just all up in you and they ain't let you breathe. But when UNLV was running wild, they played what was called an amoeba defense. And amoeba defense ain't nothing but a zone. So coaches, listen, if you want me to come in or even get on a live stream, a video conference call and help your team implement a good zone defense to help you if it's in travel ball, AAU, grammar school, high school, whatever, give me a shout out, man. Give me a shout out. All right, don't forget to claim your free book at www.coachingcounts.info. coachingcounts.info. But I think I got a class about to come in. I'm actually teaching business today. I love coming in and teaching these business classes because I teach them more in 10 minutes than they learn all year. All right, same thing that I try to do here. Teach you a little bit something. Coaches, stop being afraid of zone, man. I don't know what 3rd and 4th graders do. I don't know. But I do know if you're 6th, 7th, 8th, and over, don't be scared to play no damn zone. Don't be scared to play zone because you need it. All right, talk to you a little bit later. Peace.